Hello everybody, welcome back to Studio Ultra. Today I'm going to be doing something a little different. So first and foremost, I want to point out what is going on with my blue face bank. As you can tell, there's certain degradation going all over the place. As you can see, the rubber's peeling off, there's discoloration here and there. And I don't really know why it did this, because I bought this alongside my red brick face bank, which is not having that problem at all. So I'm not entirely sure what is wrong with it. But regardless, I'm going to get a replacement in the future, don't know when. And I decided, hey, I am not going to waste this. So what am I going to do with it? So I decided I'm going to open this thing up. Basically what I'm going to do is just take the face off and reveal the skeletal structure of the face bank. An autopsy, if you will. Now I know other channels have done this. What they've done is they've kind of cut alongside the border that isn't hard plastic and just peel the face off. And that's on What's Inside's channel. They did that, of course. And also the Timon Show. Now the Timon Show took it a step further. And what he did was, well, he did multiple experiments. He melted the face with like a very hot metal ball, used lava on the face banks, ran it over with a car, ran it over with a steamroller, used fireworks, you know, all the stuff that you can do to basically just torture this thing. Yeah, so I'm not going to be taking it to that extremity. This is just gonna be a basic face bank dissection? I don't know. Kind of, once again, autopsy video. But yes, you should go ahead and check those other channels out. They're really cool. They got some great face bank videos. But anyway, this is it for the blue face bank. Sorry buddy, but we're going to have to deconstruct you. So, let's do this. Alright, so what I'm going to do, instead of doing the whole cut around the face type of thing, I'm going to try and just peel the face off. I don't know how effective this is going to be, so what I have here is an X-Acto knife, and just in case I do need it. It looks like a zombie with all this peeling rubber going on right here. So let's see if this works now. One last coin. Come on, you can't spit it out now. Come on. There we go. Oh, there you go. One last coin. Alright. Well, here goes nothing. Here we go. Look at that. Alright, so we might be able to just peel this off without having to utilize the X-Acto knife. And it's interesting peeling this off, being able to see what's on the inside, because one, this just shows what it's attached with, and it seems like it's just a really thinned out adhesive. Also the corners of this sort of just insert into here. It's quite interesting. Look at that. You know what this material reminds me of? If I'm not mistaken, this might actually be silicone. I don't know, which is weird. Yes, I am so sorry. I am so sorry I am peeling off your face right now. This is so weird. But anyway, yeah, we got the top part, which is really floppy. It's very interesting though. I'm pretty sure it's not silicone just because the way it's degrading so quickly. Either that or it's been in storage for quite some time. Yes, I know, I am sorry. I am so sorry. Anyway. Alright, this is quite interesting, and I'm going to be keeping this afterwards. I'm not going to be utterly obliterating this thing, because I want to kind of just keep it as an interesting face bank skeleton archive. I don't know about the face, I don't know if I'm keeping it or not, but it definitely is just going to be interesting to have it in two separate pieces. Oh, so look, it's held together. Okay, shut up. It's held together by these sort of, as you can see right here. As you can see, it's held together. It's kind of threaded through these little kind of slits right here. Look, as you can see, there's one down there. It's kind of threaded in, which is quite interesting. And it's kind of snapping off as I pull it. So yeah, that is very interesting. Also, I can see there's a bit of wear on the plastic right here. Going forward, let's keep on peeling his face off, which is never a sentence I thought I'd be saying. But at least it's applying to a face bank. Sadly, but surely. Oh, there we go. Oh, so also the eyes are quite an interesting look. So as you can see, it's sort of just a bar of plastic with two bubble shapes. So that's quite interesting. So I always thought there were two blue plastic rings within the eyes, which gives them the blue eyes look, but really they utilize the domed shape to create an optical illusion. So the sort of eyelids surrounding these eyes are creating the look of a pupil and an iris. Wow, that's actually a really cool idea. Because you can see there's just hollow. There's no blue rings at all. So that's very interesting. That's why it's able to follow you. Wow, that is some really cool engineering. Fascinating. Alright, so we're already seeing the first, I don't know what you would call it, appendage? Jaw? The top jaw, I guess, if you can see in there. Right there is the top jaw where it's connected to here. If you want to go ahead and see what that looks like, put the face bank on. Let's go ahead. Here we are. Already. Wow. So as you can see, we can see the top jaw. I don't want to call it a bone because that's just weird. But yeah, that's that. All right, let's continue to peel this. Continue. Okay. Gosh. Yeah. That is so weird. And it's quite a simple yet effective system for the face bank. For the whole motor system, of course. But wow, this is quite a fascinating video. I did not expect it to be this interesting. So far so good. Already almost done with peeling the face bank. Pulling his little sad face off. Sorry about that, Mr. Face Bank. Look at that. Wow. You know, all this has got me thinking. If a face bank doesn't have a face, isn't it just technically a bank? I mean, really, that's the whole point of the face bank, is that it has a face. But now it doesn't, so it's just going to be a bank. Whatever. Anyway, as you can see, the discoloration is definitely there in the back of it as well as the back of the face, you know. Because look at that, it's just bleeding through. Or it started on the inside and it's bleeding through the front. Either way, yeah, it's definitely degrading rubber. So that's the whole reason I'm taking this thing apart. So this is quite interesting. Here's the motion sensor. And there's a thin bit of rubber right here for the motion sensor. But I think it's technically a light sensor, because when you flicker a light, that's when it goes off. But the most interesting thing about this sensor is that in What's Inside's video, their motion sensor was more of a just single board that goes for the circle. It's not this whole entire panel, because you can see on the inside it's a green panel just going across the entire base of the face bank. So that I thought was very interesting. But anyway, you can see the batteries are exposed down there. Plate came off. Okay, so here we are. Almost the point of no return. Oh my goodness. As you can see. Now the whole face is moving along with it. Oh gosh. Wow. That is weird. So here we go. This is the point of no return. And, well, we're officially taking his face off. So, there's two sort of clips right here where the jaws are. As you can tell right here, there's a clip up here and another sort of clip right here, or at least where the rubber is, that are for the jaws. They're kind of the jaw appendages, I guess. And so, yes, as soon as I remove the face off of here, that's it. This is going to be the end of this blue face bank. So here we go. Okay. Okay, so there it is. The face is officially off, and it is as creepy as ever. It's even worse than if it's on the bank itself. And I tell you what, it is very interesting seeing the inside of this thing and just how simplistic it is, yet it's so effective for just a small bank that has just become popular, and it is genius in a way. It's creepy, but it's genius. But yes, it's just a simple motor, and also just these two right here. And watch this. I mean, look at that. That's incredible. That looks awesome. So, if you wanted to know what was behind a face bank and you didn't see the other videos, well, here you go. This is what was inside of a face bank. That is quite fascinating. So aside from the bank itself, we also have the face, which is really creepy, separated from its body. And I found another way to make it even worse, besides making it give you this sinister look, whilst also be able to puppeteer its mouth. That's so weird. But I found another way to make it even worse, which is by putting a light right behind the eyes, and that is absolutely terrifying. My gosh. But yeah, that is what the face bank looks like when you take its face off. You can see right here all the details behind, the thinner rubbers in certain areas, where the mouth is. This is just super weird, super creepy, and it's just really, really weird. Alright, let's go ahead and feed it coins without the creepy face on it, of course. Let's see what it looks like. And so there you go, that's what it looks like when it's eating your coins. If you don't know what's happening back there. And as you can see, the coin's just resting there, so you always have to tilt it back. I usually do that in my videos. Here's what it looks like from the side. And if you're wondering, yes, the majority of coins that I own are just pennies. You can see that the two jaws, and it's pushing the other coin out, but you can see that the two jaws barely touch. And that's just because on the actual mouth, you know, this is where attachment is, but this is where the lip will be. It'll be right underneath it, and the lips actually do touch. And see, there it goes again. But yes, this is quite cool, an interesting look at what's on the inside of a face bank. And it's certainly been a fun video. But yeah, it's so interesting to see what it looks like, what lies behind the face of a face bank. And I am not going to throw this away, I'm going to just keep it in the collection. And don't worry guys, the collection will continue to grow. And hopefully during this year I'll be able to get a replacement for this blue face paint. As you can see, it is out of commission now. So guys, that just about wraps it up for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I enjoy you guys every single time you come to the channel. You guys are really awesome. And yes, you will see me in the next video. Goodbye.